Hello, all my friends who are watching. We are now at Lancelin Sand Dunes area. I'm driving to the sand dune. If you are visiting Perth, this is a great place to visit where you can see some of the sand dunes and enjoy playing with sand. The sand here is white in color. The entrance here is no entrance fee. You just drive your car, especially if you got SUV, just directly to the sand dunes in front, but not up to the sand dune. In case you get stuck somewhere up there. In front of us is where everyone parks the car. Just see where everyone parks and just park next to them to make sure that it's a good place to park. Okay. Doing is I'm going to drive into this particular area next to some of the SUVs here. Okay, now it's quite a bumpy ride here. I am going to follow them up the sand dune. It is a long climb up, but it's not too hard because the weather here is quite cool. It is at the moment 5 p.m. so the temperature is roughly around 20 degrees. You can feel like you're in an aircon room, although it's all sand here, but you feel as though you're in an aircon room. I feel like I'm in a movie set. Wow, this is unreal. So it's quite a fun place to just walk around. One of the things, I don't think you will get lost because you can see your car from this particular area and you can see everyone.
你蹲一点 slide 下去而已啊，蹲一点，不要怕，抓那个地板而已啊。
Some parts here can be slightly slippery, so be careful when you walk down the sand dunes. Okay, now I'm going to walk down the sand dunes. You can see the sand below my feet blowing. Some of the sand dunes here can go up to 30 meters high or around 100 feet tall. So can you bring your family here for vacation? The answer, I think, definitely is yes, because I can see that most of the sand dunes elevation here is not too steep, and you can bring your family here. I think it's a good place. This feels like a movie set. Maybe a Star Wars movie could have been shot here. Some of the things that you can do here is definitely just enjoy walking around the sand dunes. You do not necessarily need to have the sandboard and just come here and just walk around. Other than that, you can rent an ATV, drive around here with the ATV, or you can, if you have a four-wheel drive, just drive around the four-wheel drive along the sand dunes. I saw some of the SUVs driving up some of the steep sand dunes and park on top of those steep sand dunes. And then there's someone also here in front of us somewhere taking photo shoot somewhere with a lot of photographers somewhere here. This is the edge of one of the sand dunes. I have to be careful while I'm here. It's a long way down, so I do not want to be too near it. If not, I will slide downwards. I think that's around 20 to 30 meters high. Can you hear the wind? There is quite a strong wind. Some of the locals walking up the sand dunes with the sandboards.
那边前面那边界啊。
Okay, so that's how you do sandboarding here. You just need a board and just go up somewhere higher and then just slide downwards. Enjoy yourself. Then you grab the sandboard and go upwards again and do the same thing. But I didn't do that because some of the rentals already closed by 5 p.m.
哦，那边比较矮，那边比较低。没有没有，那边比较低。
Okay, this is what it looks like. The sand is blowing at a fast speed, so you can see all of the sand moving constantly non-stop. And the sound here is quite loud, so that's what it sounds like when you're here. Alright, so what do you think? Do you want to come here to have some sandboarding? I think it's quite a fun activity that you can do if you come to Perth. While I was here, I did not see many tourists who come here. Most of them who are here are locals. This looks quite fun. That's a great way to de-stress, especially if you're on a stressful day. In front of us is a lady who is taking a photo shop with lots of photographers that I mentioned earlier. So this is a great place that you can take photos. Look at this place, it looks unreal, so it's a great place to have some memories. Okay, after some exploring and checking out the sand dune, it's time to leave. I'm in my car at the moment and we're going to drive back out to the main entrance. You can see now the big contrast of the sound. It's not so windy already in the car, but out there you cannot hear much voice because it's quite windy. So after this is going to be a 1 hour drive to Perth city area. This is what it looks like when you drive to the main entrance. So it's a good idea that to have an SUV to drive here. There are not many cars here anymore. I think most of them have left already. It is almost 6 p.m. or 6:30 like that. One of the things I'm doing now, I'm finding some of the more solid roads to drive on and to avoid those sandy pathways. So you have to be very careful while you drive to this particular part of the area and see where are the tracks and follow those tracks to go back out. So at this point of time you can see not much cars left here. I think a lot of people have already left. I'm just following this trail. I think this is the trail to go out, so just driving slowly to make sure that I do not get stuck on the sand here. So this is going to be the end of this particular video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again.
House 那边。